and welcome back to all the Toy Time Studio subscribers, all you YouTubers, all you social media platform viewers, toy freaks and geeks, toy addicts, fanatics, comic book fanboys, and fangirls alike. Assemble. Boys and girls gather around here at Toy Time Studios. You know, we've been ripping through a bunch of boxes, trying to get everything set up for a room tour eventually. And it's the day off. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone's going to enjoy their turkey and being with friends and family. Or if you're working, hope you're making that money. But we're going to do some unboxings. We're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13, not including what this is sitting on. This is a big surprise under there. So 14. And then we've got the Hulkbuster upstairs in the attic still, 15. But that one's not going to get open for a while. But we do want to rip through these. So let's get started. First of all, thank you for watching on the live. Thank you for watching on the rewind. And thank you to Zap Comics while we're at it. Because they're the ones feeding this addiction. And when this one came in, I was like, hell yeah. Let me get that. Let me get that. Like Will Ferrell in that Office episode when he was messing around with Andy Bernard about how he rescued a dog from a thief. And he said, give that dog to me. Give it to me. I'm taking it. So let's get this open here. Thank you to Zap. As you can see here, it's obviously Iron Man, Mark 1, it says. This is going to be labeled, this episode especially, Hot Toys Live Unboxing, the die-cast edition. Alright, so let's start off with Mark 1. This is a die-cast. Mark 1, and this is from the first Iron Man movie, as you can see why I am. It's pretty stiff. I haven't opened this in a while. I have the regular edition Mark 1, but this one, I have quite a selection of die-cast, so this one definitely is going to be a great addition. Let me just adjust the shot a little bit here. Alright, there you go. That's about right. So like usual, wrapped in plastic here, as you can see. I already found a sweet spot here. Bang, done. Alright, always need that X-Acto knife. It just slides in. It slides into all the spaces you need it to. So, with die-cast, they're cool to the touch. When you touch them, you can feel the temperature. It's like Hot Wheels back in the day, and they're usually styrofoam. The packaging, as always, Hot Toys, great job, amazing job. You can see here, Iron Man Mark 1. You can see him in the basically suit he built from scraps. Hot Toys logo, movie masterpieces logo. In these cases, because they're die cast, they are heavier than the normal plastic and stuff they use to sculpt. So they're heavier, and also usually they're encased in styrofoam, which you can see right here. Nothing much to see on the other side, just a silhouette of him with the arc reactor while he was working on it. Over here, flames that go around, and then nothing else. Okay, nothing special. So, I mean, in this case, I would say the packaging is more about protecting the product and ensuring no damage to it when it's en route to, whatever location. So, you've got a layer up here. This part comes off and reveals the figure. And he has flamethrowers. I'll show you that in a second. Because it's heavy, the base is on the bottom. So it's this whole layer that comes out right there. Okay. Has the instructions right here. Okay. The base is huge. This one, the die-cast bases usually are bigger. Now let's see what we've got here. This part comes off. Everything had plastic right on top. Now you've got this base, Mark 1, Marvel Studios, Iron Man logo. Great sculpt on the base. Good support there. This was made in 2022. Okay, and then there's this part. I guess this goes up on top. Alright. Then there's this part, which brings back flashbacks of the first movie. The bomb that gave him the condition that he had to work through with his own weaponry being used. And then, you know, sand, bunch of crap everywhere. Like a war zone in that area there. And then the clamp part will go right here. This has a different shaped, like hook under groin thing. So we'll just put that right in. Okay, let's see here. We'll move this out of the way. Now I'm wondering, because it should be heavier, I don't know if he's gonna be necessarily. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Alright, so I'm gonna put this back. It also had little joint parts there. So this goes this way. Now you know what this means. We've got the base out, and that can only mean one thing. That can only mean that the next thing we're rolling off to is the figure. So I just want to make sure this plastic is secure. Okay, now I normally would tip it towards you and show you the figure like this. However, because of its weight, I don't want it to slide out and then drop. So it has a plastic cover on it. Start off with that. Oh man, whoa. Now I can feel the difference already compared to the regular, just by holding it. Definitely heavier. So it has some cushioning between the groin there, between the arm pits. Don't want to bend the arms too much. There's a lot of moving parts here, or a lot of like smaller parts that could be delicate. You don't want to snap anything plastic wise. Okay, let's see how easily or not easily these. All right, the boots came off easy, the one boot. Let's try boot number 2 here. All right, came off with no issue. Okay, his head is still wrapped in plastic, which I can tell already. Yeah, they did a great job on it. Here, let me get that plastic off though. Okay. All the plastic is now off. I have them back in place. Now I could add the flamethrower addition to his hands, which then extends out a bit. But as you know, we are all about saving space, and this thing already takes extra space as is. So that groin piece goes right up in there really good. Okay. And with the feet, I'm not going to test it too much right there. Amazing job. Oh, another piece of cushioning. Excellent. All right, so for the head sculpt, let's give you a look here a little closer. As you can see, definitely nailed the look of Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. His head seems a little more smushed than normal. They got the eyes though, the eyes, and then of course the trademark goatee right there. Uh, then obviously he has the helmet on, so he has leather piece under there that he's wearing like a knight. Um, and then as far as the paint job, a lot of this like is parts that he just used, so random things and that he sculpted. So they did a great job on the paint job. Uh, really made it look like he built the scraps. Oh, and this part comes up and down right there for the helmet. Now, I still think maybe we could do a little job, better job of getting you a closer look. I wish I was editing. Almost done. Once these boxes are all done that we're doing, then we're going to have a room tour video that is proper edited, and I should have a little more time to properly edit these pieces. But hey, still want to give all the glory to the figure. Like, great job. Um, I guess I'll put this with the diecast section as opposed to putting it next to the original. But let's give you guys a 360 look. Altogether, the piece is fantastic. So for the head sculpt there, I'm gonna give it 9 3/4 top score. 9.5 top score, 9 3/4. Lowest score 9. Lowest score 9. Uh, the eyes saved it. It's just kind of weird with the smushed expression. But look at all these pieces, like the way they he really constructed like something fantastic. Uh, it's and for them to actually put into all the details and like do this great of a job with the sculpt and with the whole design and making it, they pulled it off. I can't say it enough. Hot Toys, wonderful job. Uh, Definitely gonna be a proud addition to the Tyme Studios Hot Toys Iron Man part house party protocol, which which is still underway. We're still trying to complete, you know, having every single armor that he had. Uh, we got slowed down a bit from completing this quest, but it will it will happen one day. Uh, Eventually, when I have more space, I'll be able to add all the accessories and and, and do all of the things that I just don't get to do with the limited space and the choices or sacrifices that I have to make when displaying. So right now, I'm putting the box back together and into the plastic. So then I can get ready for it to be transported back to the shed. So, first unboxing we did, Iron Man. Original Iron Man Mark 1 diecast edition. So, now what I'm going to do is we're going to be careful when moving these pieces because they are a bit tricky. And then the next up, Mark LXXXV. So I'm guessing that's 45. I don't know. Um, this is from Avengers 4 Endgame. Mark 85. There you go. So 50, 10, 10, 10, 5. 85. He jumped up quite a bit numbers wise. Um, let's see what we got here. Now this one might have accessories also that would take a bunch of space, but might be vital. to how it looks when displayed. So we might have to bite the bullet on this one. Either way, it's going to go great with all the other Iron Men. We got quite a bit up there. And we've got a ton of them that we had opened before we ever started the channel. So like usual, wrapped in plastic. This one I had on, like I picked up a while ago. Like this is from Endgame, so that's a whole freaking phase ago. Take the plastic off. Alright, let you take a look at the package. Great image on the front. And then the Avengers logo silhouette. Space red background. Extends over to this side. Avengers logo in gold. Movie Masterpiece logo. Hot Toys. Like the normal warnings on the back. Styrofoam encasing, of course, for die cast, like I said. So we slide it out like a book. Usually it has the base part first, so let's just go for the base. I'll set this down for a second. Alright, so has the instructions right on top. Okay, ooh. I see batteries, the base right here, the pole, clamp, the back piece, and a bunch of batteries here for light up features. As always, as usual, Iron Man has features that light up, which are awesome, but I don't use them because the batteries eventually rot out inside where they are, and I'm not trying to have to clean the inside of the figure. Alright, so this just clamps on the back there. Now let's see what else we got here. Now when they give you the batteries, usually they give you a piece with like a little screwdriver part, Phillips head, small one, precision. And then they also give you right here, and then they give you a plastic piece here that you use to pry stuff out. I guess they have a little Phillips and a little flathead. Okay, so I'll put the plastic back right here. These will be staying out, so I can close this up. Let's get the base started though. So we got that part there. The instructions I will leave back where they belong. Now the cap came off already on this one. That's fine. Okay, here we go. So this part, got the Avengers logo again, Avengers Endgame logo, Marvel. Background with the arc reactor silhouetted in there. And then Iron Man on the front. I'm glad that the base isn't an oversized one just because it's die cast. That would kind of be overkill. The pole twists in. Let's make sure we put this on first. Slide it down a little. Okay, not too much. Alright. Put the cap right back there. Alright. Set this off to the side for a second. Give you a look at Iron Man right here. A lot of plastic. Feel like I'm unwrapping a baby here. See that? And he has the extra hands. 2 sets of extra hands. He has an extra gauntlet, like a Iron Man gauntlet. And there's a head sculpt here, an extra head sculpt, so you can swap the head out right here, as you can see. We'll take a look at that. And there's a neck attachment piece. So since there's an extra head, we're going to take a look at that first. put all our plastic to the side. Okay, now let's see here. So here's the head sculpt. They nailed this one. Oh, peak Iron Man, peak Robert Downey Jr. Uh, even in his eyes, like they got it. The hair, the goatee, the features of his like facial structure, the hair. Oh, look at that. I wish I had a full head of hair like that on this at this age. Shoot. All right, so not gonna use the extra head, so I'll put that back into plastic. And then we put that back in place. Now, as I said, I feel it already, cool to the touch, even through the gloves. Take all the plastic pieces off. There's cushioning pieces everywhere because of the armor. So basically you want to make sure you just delicately, you don't want to bend it too much. There's still a piece in there. Okay. Also, these pieces kind of, so be careful. There's so many little pieces that kind of move and just, so we're gonna take that. Alright, this is gonna be a little bit more involved than I expected, so bear with me. Alright, got that piece off. Just have to gently tug on all the pieces. Now there's one piece in there, that's fine. I can get that out later. Just gently tug. It has a groove, like a slot, so it already is separated. All you gotta do is gently tug and support the weight of the figure. You don't want anything to snap. Okay, those go there. Now he has the plastic piece around his ankles, but that just slid right off. Alright. Oh man. Now I'm considering, do I give him the gauntlet or not? I'm thinking, nah. Okay, I'm gonna take his head sculpt off. His helmet. They did a job with the helmet. So, he's gonna get a 10. I mean, Iron Man, they don't mess around. I would say the other word, but just in case kids are watching, don't want to curse. But they don't mess around. So here we have Iron Man. Now what's the deal with his back piece here? There's something to this right here. Let me see. Looks like I'm gonna have to read the instructions for a second. So comes in a little bag. I won't do this often, not live while unboxing, but it has like a little manual. So I'm just looking for the back piece. Okay, so remove that piece as shown. Okay, it says it right there. So let's see. First, let's get rid of all this plastic here and cushioning. Okay, now. Oh, there goes the rest of that styrofoam. You get it out right through the backside there. Okay, cool. Oh, didn't mean, that's kind of funny now that I think about it. Okay. So this piece is supposed to come off right here. Mm, there is an extra little piece here that I think might help, but uh, let's see. We might be able to get this working here. There it is. Alright, screw it. Okay, so it came off easily. Got a battery compartment over here too. I just want to make sure these little plastic pieces on the front don't bust off. Alright, so this piece just snaps right in. Okay, excellent. Alright, so we're ready to rock now with this one. Now, as you can see, Mark 85. This is with one of his attachments. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I think I want it to be about that height right there, so it's on the sweet spot of the waist. Okay, now let's take a look at this guy. I mean, it's been a while since I've done an Iron Man and added one to the house party protocol. I had a bunch of these like stashed over here, obviously. And as you can see, amazing paint job. The details, the design, they nail it. When it's Iron Man, they don't mess around. That's why they made so many different styles. Every one of them for the house party protocol, like they've made them. The paint job, they don't mess around. The gold and the freaking red. I mean, what more can you say? Uh, what more can I say? Beautiful job. One of the better figures. Like the Iron Man section, it's hard to choose which one's my favorite because there's so many different cool ones. Uh, Great job with the back attachment piece right there. As you can see, they they spared no expense with the paint. They even have it looking a little bit battle worn, but amazing job. Let's see how we look in here. Like, I mean, this one always pops. Any die cast pops, but Iron Man always pops. I suppose it lights up over here. Eyes, helmet. We're not going to go that far with it, though. Great job, though, Hot Toys. I love this. Um, great thing about Iron Man, uh, every figure pops. Like, so it's hard to choose between a bunch of them sitting next to each other, which is the goal of the house party protocol. All right, so right now I'm putting the box back together. Um, so when we do the room tour video, what you will see is the house party protocol in progress, because it's not complete. It's about a little bit over half complete. So let's say about 55, 60% complete. Still got a ways to go. I've got the big one already, the Hulk Buster. I mean, I don't have Igor. There's a few other regular ones, like normal size ones. It's the different scale ones that give me issues. Um, and to be honest, I haven't been really out looking for them lately. They've just been kind of on the back burner. So great job, Hot Toys again. Thank you, Zap. Gonna move him over here. And we've got one more here. Oh, wait a second. Don't even tell me. So wait a second. I think I might have two of the same figure. I'm not sure. Okay, that's Mark 85. Okay, this is Mark 85, but this one is BD. So I don't know what that means. Um, Again, thank you, Zap Comics, because now I'm confused. If it is the same figure, indeed, I'm gonna end up probably putting the extra head sculpt on this one. If indeed they are the same. BD though, that makes me think, oh, battle damage. Okay, that makes sense. So what we're gonna do here is, we're not gonna go over the front package of the box there, because it's the same as the other. Take this plastic off. Ooh, almost slid off. Okay, on this one you have the silhouette of him when he, right before he does the snap. Pretty cool way to differentiate. Always a great job on the packaging. Solid packaging for the die cast. Always. Really sturdy. Make sure this doesn't fall out. Okay, so this one has different attachments and a different base. As you can see here, he has the arm attachment, either arm or the double-sided one, and there's the base, and it has a clamp and a pole. So let's take these guys out of here. I guess in this case, I'm definitely going to have to use the attachments to, otherwise it's the same exact figure. Like, why would I want it? So we'll put this to the side. Here's the instructions right here. Okay. Now, we always like to get the base set up. It's like a rock formation, some kind of outdoor setting, and plenty of room for his footing. With the plastic on the pole, like usual. Okay. Right there. This just twists in this case. So once you catch the threading, then just go for it until it's nice and firm, tight. Take the cap off. Put this right here, as usual. This one's going to be difficult. Okay. Alright, so usually just whittle this down and eventually it'll slide. It'll slide down. So while I play with this a little bit down further, more towards what I think will be his like waist level. Alright, so you do want to be careful with the pole at the base though. That's definitely one thing to, so if you just keep turning it sideways back and forth and motioning it, it'll slide down. Probably a little too tight, so I should use a precision screwdriver, which I believe this one does not come with, the other one does. It's going to be a pain to readjust, but whatever. Okay, so we got the base, set it right there, move this over, put the cap back on top. Okay, now it's time for the figure. Now, in this case, the figure is basically the same, except as expected, he's battle damaged. So he's got all types of like battle wounds on his armor, on his leg, on the sides, on the front, all over the place. And the head sculpt also reflects that as well. I'll show you the head sculpt. Oof. Man. Okay. Head sculpt time, guys. Now, like I said, Iron Man, he's a helmet. Not going to really score him. It's either pass or fail. And they nailed it on the helmet. But here we have the Robert Downey Jr. head sculpt. Obviously, battle damage, as you can see there. They nailed the hair, goatee, the eyes. Great job. And, wow. And this is like towards the end of Endgame, obviously. So this is pretty close to when he sacrifices himself. We're not going to use the head sculpt on this. Or should we? Nah. Now it's time for the figure. Like usual, he's wrapped in plastic. So I took him out of that. He's got the cushioning stuff everywhere. So usually under the armpits, under these shoulder parts of the armor, just gently tug and it will all slide out. Like it figures it out. Okay, from each side, boom, done. Okay, now for this one. This one goes around this way. This one goes around this way. Okay, so this one came off. Just get a little tug, 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 tug. It'll come out. There it is. Oh, good. Oh, thought I was gonna have to get my tweezers from the work bag. Or my precision pliers. Let's see here. Just tug, tug, tug. Tug, tug, tug. Nice little, gentle. Come on, you got it. It's coming out. There it is. Alright, phenomenal. Okay. What else is left? So he has a little bit of plastic down here. Should slide off with ease. A little plastic down there. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to move this over to the box. Don't want it to slide off. Oh my gosh. That'd be disastrous. Okay. Now. Which one is which? Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't know how this is supposed to work. I should read the instructions, but I'm not gonna. So his hand came off very easily. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna do this. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna keep it set up just as battle damage. So I heard something kind of cracking a little bit. I'm not about to do that. If it's really a thing, I'll go back and I'll fix it. But so there's the instructions. There's all the plastic. probably gonna end up going back for going back to the storage unit and picking up the gauntlet in the future, the nano gauntlet, and I probably will end up switching it out. So that's to be expected, but that's in the future, and that's not right now. Now is okay. Not gonna mess around. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Is it high enough for his waist? I'd say okay. I think it was. All right. There it is. Okay, so upon looking a little closer at this one here, now I'm noticing uh, it has a lot more battle damage than I thought. Around the neck here, neckline to the shoulder, chest plate, all here, on this side as well. More on the forearm there, some on the bicep, rib cage, definitely on the sternum, more on the thigh. Let's give it a spin. You can even see some, like on the boots, like singeing on certain parts of the armor, as if it was getting fried. Um, even extends around the back a little bit. And he has, seems like, yeah, basically he was getting hit from always from the front, like with power blasts of stuff, so it kind of makes sense. Great job on the paint job. Uh, Diecast is so cool. You can feel the temperature. It's like amazing. Great job, Hot Toys. So, as you can see, now you have your battle damage version, and I would add the arm stuff, but I'm not trying to break it right now, so I'll figure that out later. And thank you again to Zap Comics. As always, they came through. Anytime they give me the text, and I very rarely say no. So I'd like to thank you also for watching live. Thank you for watching on the rewind, and I hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving. If you're watching some football or some other kind of activity, hanging out with family and friends, eating some turkey, which I'm about to do. Definitely have a great time. Enjoy it. We're probably going to do another unboxing tonight, another diecast edition, and part two. And that one will have 3 more diecast figures and a bonus that could have been a diecast. Should have, could have, and probably is a diecast that I just don't have. But that's for next time. Until next time, we'll see you next time. Same toy time, same toy channel. Don't forget, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe, everybody. Peace.